I'm Corin. All right, today is day one of Content Creator Boot Camp, literally. So if you've been following me, then we're in for a treat today because I have a playlist called How I Became a Content Creator. And so it's basically something like that, but basically I throw all these in the playlist. So How I Make Easy Money on YouTube, I probably called it. And I have like a burner phone with me because I'm just gonna like use it as an example. So the way I started was I had an acting audition tape that I had done that was on there for years. I had already made a YouTube channel. So it's really easy to make a channel. Anyone can do it. All you have to do is have a Google Gmail address. And if you don't have one, just create one. It takes less than 3 minutes to sign up for a Gmail. And then all you have to do is log in. And if you don't want to use your main, like regular, your email address will never show. So don't worry about that. Like it just shows your name. So if you want to go like with another synonymous name, then just open another Gmail. That's what I recommend. But I happen to use the one that I already had. And that's why when you go look at my about section and you'll see that I've been around on YouTube like quite a while, longer than I've been posting videos. So like I said, if you came in, I had an audition tape on there and that's all I had, literally. Hold on, it's really like the wind blows on you right here in this seat, so I might have to move. But you don't have to have had anything. All you do is just start that Gmail account and just then at that point, it'll ask you in your settings when you're logged into Gmail if you literally want to make a YouTube channel. Anyone can do it. So then you just make the channel. That takes a couple minutes. So far it probably only takes, I don't know, less than 10 minutes definitely to start a YouTube channel. So today is day one and we're gonna start like from the beginning. So what you do is you grab your phone, and like I said, this is a burner phone, like I'm just using it as an example. And you turn it sideways, but you turn it to your left. And you hold it like a selfie and you just start recording yourself, or you put it in a gorilla pod. Here, I'll show you. We'll turn the camera on this one. And you'll be able to see. All right. So I'm holding a tripod. Yeah. I have to turn the tripod upside down so you can see it. Here. It's weird because you can't like see the tripod. There you go. Here. So it's just a little hand tripod. It has little joints on it, and it's really convenient because it wraps around like tree branches or your desk or anywhere really. And I haven't tried to use it really in the car. I usually just set my phone up like on the car dashboard, just right there. But I mean, I guess because I've been doing that forever, so I could use a car tripod, but I don't really film in my car too much. I feel more safe like in my house. And it's pretty much, so that's what you do. So you got your phone and you're gonna like turn it to your left and you're just gonna start talking into the phone and you're gonna start recording yourself. And here, if I do it, then, there you go. Sorry about that. See, you can catch the tripod in midair too. It's really convenient. So if I do it, hi, I'm Corin. How are you? Today's going to be a vlogging day where I'm sharing with you what I did today and how progress went with my making more videos and also learning how to deal with hardships, like people that rip you off. So, I'm sure I'm not the only one, because I read that there's like a lot of, there you go. There's a lot of hackers on the Meta company. So I'm like, that's why I'm over here on YouTube full time. So that's it, and that's my recording. So I'll see you guys later, and I make videos daily, and I'll see you then. This phone didn't do the bloop, like when you hit the stop record. I was hoping it would for this live video that I'm filming. So that's an example. And then when you start challenging yourself, because I got challenges like given to me where I got paid thousands of dollars to succeed, and I succeeded in 5 months of Facebook challenges, and I actually got the reward, and I didn't have to start over 1 month. I did it 5 consecutive months, because you could have had the option of starting over. I just went straight ahead through the 5 challenges, and basically the challenges were to go live. Like the first week was like 8 hours or something. Like other creators that were in the challenge will probably be able to relate to this. So that was in 2020, I believe. Could have been 19, but 2020. No, it was definitely 2020 or 2021 actually, because 2020 I started the page January 20 of 2020. And so anyway, each month you had to do like 10 more live videos, and it went on for 5 months, 10 more hours. So it would be like, then the next month would be 20 hours of live video. And so when you have all this challenge of having to do live video, you get ideas like left and right. Because you have to, because you're working, you're on a challenge, and you have to hit the ball over the fence. You know, you got to hit that home run. I'm like swiping away emails because they're very distracting. Okay. Woo, thank God you're still there. Man, I love YouTube. Like the app was still there. Imagine if I lost you. So that's all you literally do is you talk about your work. And it is interesting, by the way, because actually misery loves company, like literally. Like people, they want to hear about what really happened. They do not want you to color code it, candy code it. They want to know what your life is really like. I tend to like hold back on like anything like that's going on in my life that is like tribulation, like really hard, like, because I don't want to like screw up people's good vibe, and I'm just not here to complain. I'm here to entertain. So literally, like, I'm not a complainer, but like, no, literally that did happen to me though. I did get hacked, and I'm working on it. I sent a letter, and we'll see if I get a reply, and then what happens after that, I don't know. It's just, when something's out of your control, you can't like try to steer it because it's out of your control. So you have to just give it away to the Great Spirit, and then he lets it happen. So that's what you basically do is, instead of like saying, oh, am I not good enough, or I don't look good enough, or I don't feel good enough, like all those are just not necessary. All you have to do is press record, and you should tilt your camera to the left. If you shoot it this way, it's live. And if you shoot it like turn to the left, then you're like on landscape mode because it's horizontal. So vertical is straight up and down. So this is when you're usually shooting live. That's pretty much on any app actually, so far that I've been on. And so turning it to the left is what YouTube prefers. I'm not a YouTube representative. I'm just a YouTube partner. I'm allowed to like make videos, and I'm allowed to have a member group, and I'm allowed to monetize my videos on YouTube. So that's why I'm teaching you how to do it too. And you basically just turn it to the left, press record, and start talking about what you want to like accomplish, because the algorithm will love that. Whatever you want to accomplish is like, I've always told what I want to accomplish. Like I never felt like shy or embarrassed to share my dreams. So as they happened, I was able to share my experiences, and that's life. And actually that's reality. That's reality TV. So that's what you want. And let me see if there's something I could do, because I definitely don't want like things in the live chat that aren't good for other viewers. So, okay, I think this deletes it. Sorry. All right, good. The messages are hidden, so if you saw something, I apologize. I have no control over that even. Like I was saying, you don't have control over how many people are gonna watch your video, but you do have control over getting more people to watch it. You do, you absolutely do. And there's things that you could do, like put the title should tell what it is. Like if don't get like too tricky with your title, because you may try to tell the algorithm, like, I'll give you an example. So you're shooting basketball and you say, the hoop is really high, like it's higher than normal. Like whoever did the construction of the basketball, they put it higher. Maybe there were taller people playing. So basically, instead of like naming the title, it was higher. So no one's really gonna know what that is, and the algorithm won't either. So the algorithm is going to tell the bots, if you title it right, playing basketball with my brother. You could say that also, especially if you're a vlog family, because they want to know who you're with. That kind of like makes them click in. Oh, he's with his brother. Oh yeah, I like their dynamics together. So like titles are tricky, so, but they don't have to be. That's the thing. See, titles should be about what the video is, literally. So don't leave out the word basketball by trying to like be overly creative with the title, like cliche or, you know, similes. Like just pretty much tell people what the video is about. So that's my honest opinion about titles. I did some studying on what has worked in my studio, and the ones that pretty much said like medicine cards, this is for cosmic healing, you know, that's a good bit. That's going to be my next title, literally. So, but if it was just related to Native American cards and we were learning about healing, then that is exactly what I'm going to title it, and that's exactly what the algorithm is going to pick up and then put out. Receiving, sending, receiving, sending, receiving. Okay, so the algorithm is constantly, it's like a metaverse, and it has good energy actually. So if you want to be in on this like easy money, so literally I have seen people go from working a job, and actually it happened to me too, from working a job to doing this like 2 minutes a day. It's not 2 minutes, but the filming is. Like, I wanted this video to be at least 8 minutes, and I could already tell by the clock that it's way more than that. And that's fine, because I don't mind going over. Actually, I got a message on TikTok. This is on YouTube live, but I got a message that said, congratulations, you're the first person in your category or something. First person to go live the longest in your category. And I was like, cool. I love all these little rewards. It's a very rewarding industry as long as you work for the right companies. You have to be with YouTube, in my opinion, because like I said, I'm not making extra commission or nothing for telling you how to be a YouTube creator. Now, be a creator. Be a creator on any platform you want. Basically, once you set up the email address, once you've logged into your studio, now just reap the rewards of people watching, people commenting. I mean, I've never had a more beautiful career. This is the one. This career for me is absolutely 100% right up my alley, baby. So, you know, I literally was made for this. So I was going to say born for this. So I understand all this. I've been doing this for a long time. I was one of the first people to monetize on Facebook, and they just like sprung it out. They came out with those stars, and I remember sending stars to a creator in Guatemala, this like famous influencer, and like she like next thing you know got all these stars, and I would send them once in a while to keep the fire brewing. And it was like motivation, and then she motivated me, like she's my friend, and she follows my Facebook page, which is now hacked. So please be patient. If you see any post, I didn't authorize it. Unless I'm there live authorizing that I started it, anything you see from 3/31/2025 is not mine. And all I saw was one story, and stories only last 24 hours. So if you see anything, and you know, I can't access Messenger. If you get any messages or anything whatsoever from that page, it is completely hacked at this point. I have zero control over getting in. I could see it, and it's there, but I cannot. It tells me, do you want to subscribe? Do I want to subscribe to my own page? Okay. So, you know, if this doesn't show you like the loyalty that I received, and basically I'm very happy on YouTube, so I know that you will be too, as long as you put in the time. So check it out. So people are doing this as a side hustle, and actually, can I be honest with you? YouTube was kind of my side hustle at one point, because I was so Facebook famous that I wasn't even focusing on, like I had full control over my YouTube, my studio, and I was uploading, and I was basically uploading like a lot of lives that I did from Facebook, and it was working. Like for some reason, like some of those have over 200,000 views. I'm like, gosh, you know, and I didn't even really know it because I was just watching how much money I was making on Facebook, man. Like, whoo! It was so fast. It went from 100 a day to 300 a day, because you would see what you averaged in the day. There was this one stat that you had in that studio that they had on the app. I would just tap my phone, and every day it said, I went from earning 100 a day. Actually, it was about 30 a day, 60 a day, 100 a day. 30 a day was for like a couple of years, 70 a day, another year. And then I monetized YouTube. I literally monetized YouTube, like out of the blue. I didn't, like, you know those 4,000 watch hours and the 1,000 subscribers? I was trying to get the subscribers, but not like actively. I never asked. I just was too shy to, I guess. Now it works to ask. Ask and ye shall receive. It reminds people, hey, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because that helps me like stay here, and this is where I want to be. And the next thing you need to know is that you do not even have to edit video, because you could just go live, but you would turn the phone like straight up and down at that point. and you could go live and you could just talk just like this. And then people will watch you. They will like, they will comment, they will share, and they'll go find you on other platforms. And hopefully a lot of people from Facebook find me over here on YouTube and TikTok. Oh, one girl from Facebook wrote on my TikTok comments today, and it was very touching. Thank you. So yeah, because I figure some people are going to worry about me because they don't see any posts. Well, luckily there aren't any posts, because I saw the one, there was a story and it wasn't good. So we won't talk about that. We'll talk about the good things that YouTube offers, okay? They have all kinds of ads that they run in your videos, and each ad is different. Like, each ad pays differently, but you don't even really need to get caught up on all that. You could like look at it and see what ads pay what. I recommend that, to look at everything inside your studio. Just basically having the ability to earn money just from teaching things, because I have several niches. There's several playlists: cooking, gardening. I'm out there. I'm doing finance. Like, I'm doing, I definitely teach about how to improve your blessed good health for yourself, self-care. I love showing people how to stretch, and all you have to do is just do one of those things that you love. Whatever your hobby is, literally, it's that easy. People don't really even get it. I'm telling you, like, if you would just try, you would be amazed. Like, your your friends will like start liking it, which is incredible. Okay, so this is when I started, January 20th, 2020. So I've always been into social media: model, actress, directing, producing, dance, singing for fun. I'm telling you, like, having fun on social media and getting paid for it on all these platforms. And the more you do it, the more you get paid. Because a lot of people's next question is, well, how much am I going to pay? It just all depends on how much you do. So it's whatever contract you have with the platform that you're monetizing on. And I think pretty much most of the contracts are the same, but don't quote me on that, because there's really like an algorithm timeline in a way. It's like, first you get the followers, and then YouTube sees, oh, she's gaining followers, she's gaining traction. And then they'll say, oh, she has views. And, oh, or if it's a he has a video, oh, he has a lot of new viewers and people are joining the member group, you know? They're impressed by that. I have people that join my member group. Thank you. Thank you very much for those loyal friends. And they say, okay, so this person, they start you out at a general rate. It's usually like, it's all about the same, I'm pretty sure, just from what I saw. And then the more views, the more comments. So you should tell your friends, in my opinion, unless you're embarrassed, and then don't. You never want to do anything that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. So always do things that'll make you comfortable. So always think to myself, well, how is this going to make me feel? You know, I don't think it's an issue at all, but I saw a video on it earlier of somebody who they were embarrassed that they were a TikTok, even though this is a YouTube live, but they were embarrassed that they were a TikTok performer, because one of their like family members or friends said, hey, I saw you on TikTok or something, and it just made her feel uncomfortable. So, but I don't have that because I'm just comfortable. So I guess it comes from being an athlete, because when you work out a lot, you expend energy, and you renew your spirit when you exercise. So therefore, you feel that you're more capable of doing anything because your adrenaline is running and your mind is comfortable. So that's how you should be when you're filming. You should just turn the camera and look into it and talk about your day, talk about your work. But in my opinion, I don't think mentioning names is that good unless the channel is about that. Like, let's say you're an Instacart driver, then you can mention Instacart, because actually I was reading about it, and always read all the rules and regulations, guidelines for any platform you're on. That's the first thing you actually should do, because there's a lot of things you cannot do. And I don't even want to mention them because I've said them in other videos, but like, you could look that up in your terms of service, terms of agreement, all that stuff. So I really recommend that, because you don't want to like say something or show something and then be like, I wasn't aware of that, you know, because maybe you saw videos of it. Well, those probably are just videos that haven't gotten taken down yet. But believe it or not, the YouTube like crawler, the one that like mirrors, it basically identifies video content, faces, it identifies content. That's why if you have a copyright strike, like if you put something of somebody else's video in your video, I don't ever recommend it, even if their settings are on to remix. I don't recommend that at all, because maybe you put it in the layout wrong, and then I don't know. I'm not into showing any content that's not mine or that was authorized. And I'm always going to teach like really good habits, like follow the rules, follow the law, you know, because those are actually FCC rule regulation. I almost said FDC. That would be like a nice filet mignon or something. But basically, yeah, you want to follow the rules. And I'm getting weird emails, like they're so irrelevant to this video. I could shut that setting off. So that's pretty much, you know what, literally, that's pretty much it. Like, if you think it's any more complicated than that, it's really not. Now, if you want to get into it further, there's going to be a day 2, a day 3, and I'm just going to tell you exactly what like settings to do and stuff, because I know you hear a lot from a lot of different people, but you know what? A lot of people exaggerate, like there's settings in there like that really don't have anything to do with going viral, except for like, I'll give you an example. So if you, as a YouTube creator, go into your YouTube studio and you upload a video, and then at that point you have to choose these settings, and there's one where it says allow remixing. So allow it or don't allow remixing. So if you allow remixing, that means that you're opening yourself up to people putting your videos in their videos, and then they're going to be pretty much critiquing you, like auditing you. So if you allow remixing, then you're opening yourself up to haters who want to like shed dark light on you. And so I'm just letting you know. So I actually shut that off all the time, because I don't need that kind of publicity, because haters are going to be there everywhere. Like my dad told me once, not everyone is going to like you. So my dad was a film producer and actor. He started as a dancer, and he basically said that, and I believed it, because you need to know that actually. It really humbles you, and then you can pretty much like, so the audience that you want are the people that you feel connected to. All right. So there might be some people that aren't connected at all, and they're like trying to figure it out, like what they're watching. And that's okay too. That happens to me. I scroll. I get stuck on like video after video. And that's what you want. You want people, so there's enough people, there's enough viewers to get paid, basically. So there's really no competition. So if people tell you, oh, you better do it because there's a lot of competition, better do it now. Yeah, I'll probably do it now, but not because there's a lot of competition. Because there isn't. Do it because it's fun and you do it anyway. And you could turn that little checkbox, green checkbox that says monetized, because you'll eventually get that anyway. Right now, you have enough attention on your channel, on your YouTube, just YouTube, you know, post, when you just post on YouTube or whatever, and haven't even put up a video. You have enough attention now to spark what it takes to put the flames, to make the fire. You know, you will ignite, you are igniting the fire, basically. You are igniting the fire in the campground, you know. When you press record, you are monetizing. Did you know doing is receiving? Let me tell you something. If you do something every day, I don't know what it is, it becomes second nature. All right? So getting paid is a lot like second nature. When I was earning like an unmentionable amount, and I'm not talking on, no, praise the Lord for the people who sell stuff, affiliates. I've tried affiliates and I haven't given up yet. I'm an Amazon affiliate, influencer associate, and I'm a TikTok shop affiliate. And I'm not talking about that. That's not how I was making 30 grand a month, okay? I was making it from advertiser money. What I'm teaching you, okay? So you can listen to people about how they sell like 50 grand a month on TikTok and YouTube sales or whatever, but because I don't really know that much about YouTube sales, but I know that you could place ads for, like, I have a coaching entrepreneurship, and I do have a landing page where people can sign up on my calendar. I'm actually going to put that in the comments, because I do like hourly rates, and I'm not trying to sell you a whole course, because once we talk for an hour, you will be hooked, because I have a lot of information and I'll literally do the work for you. You know, like, I will hold your hand. Like, literally, there's people, I'm a consulting person, so that's what I do, consulting. And let's see, what else? So yeah, it's really cool. I made a free page and then I put on a free merchant account, but then I realized, well, you got to pay monthly for that. And since I'm really not promoting that too much, I don't want to have a monthly fee. So actually now, like, you would have to like pay through email, which is, it's a link. So basically it's a very safe link, but I would rather have it the way I originally set it up, where you make a date and then it pays, you pay right then and there. So all I would have to do is sign up for that app, like a monthly fee, like $10 or $11. But believe it or not, when you're budgeting, you would do better when you don't spend any unnecessary fees. So I haven't seen it ruin my chances. I don't know if anyone's backed out. If they have, then, you know, that would be a lesson that I would learn. So I'm always learning about marketing, and time is never wasted. No matter where you are, what you're doing, where you are. Time, there's something very beautiful about time. It has a way of reminding us that we are capable of doing anything we want in our life, like right now at this very moment. So that's why I love content creation, because I have a situation where I have to stay home, so I have people that rely on me, and I was doing this business anyway, but that happened. Maybe subconsciously I did start it for that because I have many skills and I could have gone to any company I wanted. So maybe I did all this knowing, and so, but I'm always learning how to love it because like any job, you get burnt out if you don't take time off. And so I teach about medicine cards, Native American animals, spirits, how they heal us, and how they're always watching out for us and assisting us with everything that we are doing. So our animal guides, our spirit guides are always with us. And that's why we get so touched when we see a cat video and a dog. That's why we're moved. We're moved emotionally, almost like humans. Like there's some people that say that they love cats more than humans or dogs more than humans. And that's their prerogative. But I don't think we should compare because there's a certain love for each one. And that love is actually guiding us and healing us. So that love gives you the strength, the great spirit, the love, like the dolphin, the breath, the mana, the breath of life. That's what gives you the idea to press record and jump on the content creator bandwagon. That's what gives you the idea to say, okay, what is my video going to be about? I'll go to my text. I send myself titles. I like it right there in my text now. I don't even need notes for that or nothing. I'm just, okay, what's my next title? I'll put title, boom. And it was the last one I left myself, which is day 1, how to make money as a content creator. And this is a free course in a way because I'm going to be doing day 2, day 3. So this is like a public, live, free, interactive, because you could comment at any time, and please do. Course. Free. That's what it is. And I'm so happy I'm here. So anyone that's here on YouTube, this video stays up, by the way. And that's awesome because like the live video will stay up, hopefully forever. And anyone who's wanting to be a video creator, content creator, I'm not selling anything for anybody and I'm not earning commission on this at all. I'm just telling you what I do, what I did that worked for me, and how I'm continuing to do it. And anyone that wants to comment, please do. Let me see if I missed anything. Thank you, Wanderly. Thank you. Mwah. Wanderly, I like that. Please get in nature because nature is healing. And please take time to breathe the mana. So everything I teach in my medicine cards that I learn also, I keep repeating. Like I do that more than I used to do, and I'm noticing it's working because, see, I just took a deep breath. People need to remember to breathe. So if you listen to the universe, especially when you're outside, because when I read it, I was outside in the front and I could hear birds chirping and just gorgeous, actually nature, because I'm pretty close to mountains. I could hear nature. And once you open yourself up to that, that's actually the place to be. It's the highest place that you could be is in nature. It's the best natural high ever. So even if you're like sitting by a tree in a park, it's that simple. It is that healing. I used to teach us more, so now I just say it because I used to go into parks a lot until I realized I don't really want to do that by myself anymore, because the world just became like just that much more, and like I was already pushing it, so I'm not, no. I think it was when somebody drove by slowly and it like freaked me out. That was pretty much the last time, and I don't recommend it just because of all the crime levels. Street dancing is okay if you're with your friend, you know, go for it, because someone has to hold the camera, right? So at least you have someone protecting you. And make sure that you don't hurt anybody, because you don't want any liability. And don't ever tell anyone what to do. Because if you tell them what to do, then you're liable. So instead, just say, this is how I do it, and this is the results that I get. Happy, joy, love, kind, caring, hugs, and a kiss. I wish you the best in your career. I will be doing a day 2, content creation, how to make money from home, from your phone. That's it. Love you. It's a no-brainer, right? How to make money from your phone from home. Oh my gosh. I love you. I can't wait to do more of these videos.